Hello and welcome back to the TfL Three.
We are here today at Cheltenham Spa.
And today we're going to be riding part of the longest train journey in the UK for the last time. Let's go! Just a quick thing, apologies this video is a little bit less polished than usual. The train that we got was utter chaos. You'll see what I mean in a bit.
So we're going to be getting the 1652 cross-country train towards Penzance because that currently is the longest train journey in Britain, running from Aberdeen all the way to Penzance with a total length of 774 miles. However, from today, you won't be able to ride it anymore. Cross-country have decided to cut it back, so we're going to be riding part of the longest train journey in Britain.
Train's almost here. Let's get ready to board.
Let's get ready to board.
Let's go! So, we're all on board now. We're here with Jack and Mike.
And there's Hugh.
Hi. And if I can hijack your phone, there's a couple more of us back there. Do you want to say hello to YouTube?
I'm Matt. Tom. Good to see you.
They're a bit tired after being on the train for so long.
Don't blame them.
But,
Don't blame them. But as you can see, not exactly the most quiet train we've ever been on.
it could be worse though, because they've lengthened it to 9 cars. It was going to be 4 cars originally, and it would be so overcrowded.
Oh yeah,
so
I don't
glad
even think we'd
they've
have been able to get on.
No. It does go down to 5 at Bristol. It does, but I think
hopefully
most people will get off there anyway.
Hopefully most people are getting out of Bristol. Well, we've actually been staying in Bristol. So yeah, there's that.
This is going to be... Have you been here for the full journey from...
Been here all the way from Aberdeen. It's been a lot of fun, but I am, about 8.5 hours into the journey now. I'm starting to get a bit tired. But it's been a very enjoyable journey nonetheless.
Up and down.
Yeah, I have been walking up and down quite a lot.
Get some circulation.
Exactly, and trying to get out at a lot of the stations as well. Not all of them, but a lot.
Did you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, so I'm Michael C, and I make videos about railway things, especially if there's a big event such as this last ever train. So usually it'll be, if it's the last of something or the first of something, chances are I'll be there.
Yeah, well, do go check him out if you haven't already. He's featured on 2 of our other videos already.
Yes.
So yeah, and also there's Jack there as well, who you may have met before. There will be a credit to you as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to end this because it's very long now.
Good place to watch it when you slow up.
How are you doing? So if you right,
So we are now on board the very last Aberdeen to Penzance train, and we are going to Tiverton Parkway.
Yeah, we're going there because we have freedom of 7 and Solent roads, and that's the maximum validity of that. Because we saw the offer to pay £200 for this train plus the accommodation in Aberdeen and Penzance and trains to Aberdeen and Penzance, and we decided no.
Exactly.
I don't want to spend 30 hours.
Yeah, Michael, you're behind the camera. You're a stronger man than we are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Stronger man.
More to the point, I'm a richer man. Well, not anymore. I spent all my money. I was a richer man. I'm not
Yeah,
anymore.
he was a richer man, and you chose to spend your money on this. You could have gone on
I
holiday.
could have gone on a holiday, but nah.
Yeah,
I
you
sat
could've-
on a train for 13 hours, plus travelling to Aberdeen and then back from Penzance.
Yeah.
And accommodation. Oh my days, my poor bank account.
Yeah.
dress is like the flag of your country.
Next station, Bristol Parkway.
Oh no, I like that. It was really good. Because that would be a COVID.
Jack, show us your tickets quickly. That is some commitment to split ticketing.
That's 10 tickets between Wakefield Westgate and Taunton.
Yeah, that's not
And
even
back.
the whole way. That's not even the whole way. That is commitment.
Yeah. That's just to say 15 quid, because this is 76 quid.
I appreciate the dedication to saving money.
I wonder if anyone's ever fare evaded all the way from Aberdeen to Penzance, like the fare evasion Olympics.
Well, so far there was check tickets between here, Leeds and here, so
They were doing quite a
We do not condone fare evasion. We do not condone fare evasion. The TfL Three.
Yeah, the TfL Three does not condone fare evasion. Anyway,
No, don't do that.
yeah, do not do fare evasion.
Anyway.
Do not do that.
Anyway, we are under the overhead wires now, and we are approaching Bristol Parkway.
Bristol.
Yay!
Yay.
Probably going to take me like a week.
And we are now leaving Bristol Parkway. We didn't really film any of it because I don't care.
I appreciate the honesty.
Look, I love that I got such a good reaction from you, Michael. There's an orb. There's that. So that's cool. If you wanted to see that from Bristol Parkway, that's all you're getting. We're about to pass through Ashley Down. If we can find it, of course. Michael was there on opening day.
I was indeed.
We weren't. Frankly, it didn't seem like we missed very much. I actually went there to just station ticket. There it is.
There you go. Here is Ashley Down. I was there on opening day.
Yep, and
Check out that video in the corner up there.
Yep. Now, but honestly, you've seen all you need to see of Ashley Down. It is a bit boring.
It's a bit cookie cutter.
Yeah.
Right, let's see what the toilet's like on the last ever Aberdeen to Penzance service.
Moment of truth.
Come in here. Smells nice. We've got a nice air freshener. Does it flush? Yes, but it does. It does flush. There's nothing lurking in there. Is there soap?
There's a fun fact on there as well.
Yeah, there's soap. There's soap, and there's a fun fact.
Smells a bit though.
Soap, water, dry. Yeah, it's good. It's good. They've got working toilets, which I suppose you would need 13 hours of travel.
Yeah. Otherwise, you go insane.
Yeah, I'll talk about these.
What is that?
This is, I don't think it still works. Most likely not. You plug headphones into there.
Yeah. I just hit my head on that.
Plug headphones into there. Channel. You switch radio stations.
Yeah.
When these trains came out, you listen to the radio from your seat, which was revolutionary in the days before the iPhone.
Oh, that's cool. It's also cool that that's like still there. It's not.
That's quite nice.
So we are approaching Bristol Temple Meads, and the train for a while has been 9 cars long. We're in a 221, which is at the front, and then there's a 220 near the back. But apparently at Bristol Temple Meads they're going to be taking the 220 off, so it's going to be back to 5 cars, which is good because apparently in the old planning it said the train was going to be 4 cars long. But yeah, we're approaching Bristol Temple Meads. Also, the train waits for a bit at Bristol Temple Meads, so we've got a bit of time to get out and look around this quite amazing station.
Yeah, I've heard it.
So we're now pulling into Bristol Temple Meads. Hugh is also there. Here's where the train splits. This is going to be interesting.
It's going to go down from, was it 9 coaches down to 5 or to 4?
it's 5 coaches.
It's going down to 5. Yeah.
Hugh,
Okay.
at least it's only 5. Let's hope the capacity doesn't get absolutely destroyed.
Hopefully not.
Welcome to Bristol Temple Meads.
There you have it, a split train.
Okay, so here's something funny. This coach has no air conditioning at all. So we call it the sauna coach now. I believe this is coach C. This is certainly a very warm coach. Apparently it's gotten warmer as the day's gone on, which is true, probably because there's more people getting on, and also because it's a warm day today. It's a very warm day today. I'm not entirely sure, but it's in the 20s. So naturally, as an Australian, I still have a jacket on, and my British friends
are absolutely sweltering. So, you know, I'm vibing, but the others are, you know, they don't like this coach. So having a bit of trouble. Apparently this train might be curtailed at Plymouth. That doesn't affect us, but also that would be trouble.
That would be terrible publicity. CrossCountry.
We're filming. Yeah, apparently they might be curtailing us at Plymouth, which I'm just saying it now, there will probably be riots because there's at least 100 people on this train who've done it because it is the last train Aberdeen to Penzance, and if it's actually not the last train Aberdeen to Penzance, there will be many disappointed faces, I suspect.
Yeah, and basically, and also 100 disappointed YouTube videos ragging on CrossCountry for it.
Yeah.
So CrossCountry,
all the bad press of the thumbnail saying it all went horribly wrong.
Yeah, you know,
What has happened? Is it what has happened currently? What is the situation?
I'm not actually sure. I've just something has happened.
It's a signalling fail. A signal failure.
Okay, so it's Network Rail they need to.
okay. But basically, if that happens, let us know, and we'll make the thumbnail. Like, if this happens, you guys will have already known because the thumbnail will be like, you know, it was a disappointment.
Like,
you know, it'll be us going.
We're leaving Bristol.
Yeah,
we're
anyway,
out Bristol
we are
now.
leaving Bristol. That's cool. But yeah, it won't affect our journey, but also, come on, man, come on.
Well, I guess we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, not least because I think there'll probably be like people going absolutely feral.
Yeah.
Not least him.
Yeah.
He'll be the most feral.
Yeah.
Definitely
I'm just and all that.
I'd like to see you go feral. That would be interesting.
That would be an interesting YouTube video.
Yes, Hugh.
CrossCountry train destroyed by mass riots.
The clickbait of, you know, Aberdeen Penzance got cancelled, gone wrong, cops called, I got sent to jail.
Yeah, at 3 a.m. At 3 a.m.
Got too angry at 3 a.m. exactly.
Hang on.
Oh my days.
1 sec. There you go. We've just got a group photo.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I'm gonna stop rolling now.
And there is the tree.
No. You set yourself up for that one.
Oh no. Oh, warehouse.
You set yourself up for that one.
Oh.
Hey! Oh.
I just want a shot of the Clifton suspension bridge.
It's over like a second.
I'll just slow it down in the edit.
Oh, hey!
There it is. Oh.
Yeah.
Tree.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey!
Oh. There you go.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Like that. Loving that.
So, with this service disappearing, or at least being curtailed, it means that, of course, there will be a different service that will have the title of the longest train journey in the UK. However, we can't quite work out what it's going to be. There's at least 3 trains we think it is. One is the Caledonian Sleeper from London Euston to Fort William. I put some data into rail miles. You'll see it come up on screen right now. And also there's the Highland Chieftain, the LNER service from London King's Cross to Inverness, and the Northern Lights, which is the LNER service from King's Cross to Aberdeen. So yeah, it's up for debate as to what is the new longest passenger train service in Britain, but we think it's one of those 3.
What about, and this might be a stupid suggestion, the new longest could just be the Aberdeen to Plymouth?
Maybe.
That would be incredibly anticlimactic.
I think
It's still the longest. It's just
I think we'll sum this up by saying, leave your answers in the comments below.
Hang on, we've had a bit of a realisation.
I'm starting to think that the news outlet might have been reporting that the
Longest time.
longest time. So the new longest time would be Fort William to London Euston.
Yeah, we're going through a station that I can't see.
So Fort William to London Euston might be the longest in time now, but in terms of distance,
It might still be this.
This might do the Abermouth.
Abermouth. That doesn't sound as nice as Abazance. We've been calling this the Abazance, but that's not as nice. What did you say, Hugh? Plymouth.
Plymouth might be the longest now
Plymouth.
in terms of distance.
Yeah.
Are there passenger trains during this journey? Does it get to 125 at the point?
Yeah, it does. It does on.
We've been trying to check out trains in like the Plymouth area because like apparently there's like disruption. We're trying to find out, you know, if this train's still going. But the internet is terrible. This has been like the case our entire time here.
Can't.
Like every network that we're on just doesn't work. Like,
Yeah, these voyages act as a bit of a Faraday cage, basically, and it sucks earlier because, long story, but the BBC wanted me to do some filming for them, and I was trying to send them videos, and there was no signal, and it was a complete disaster. I did send it to them in the end, but it had to be via WhatsApp, which will probably like compress it and make it look horrible, rather than something like WeTransfer, which would send the original file. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that is one of the things we've been struggling with today, is just that the signal on this, not on this line per se, but on these trains, is rubbish.
Yeah, I've been finding this because we've been staying in Bristol. In fact, we've got 2 more Bristol videos coming out, so that's cool. The internet is rubbish. What's with that? Bristol, you're a nice city, but like, would you mind building like a mobile mast, please? Thank you. That's an interesting power line design. I haven't seen that before. To answer the question from earlier, Dylan, the tickets are being checked now.
I mean, great. I mean, it's good.
Yeah, I mean, good. Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Yeah, very, very good. Very good. Yeah. There's quite a big group doing this. Oh, goes right to everyone. I've got to check it. Wow, we've made it to Taunton. And goodbye, Taunton. Next stop, Tiverton Parkway, which is ours. So we will be saying goodbye to our friends at Tiverton Parkway, except for Jack, because he's joining us. But the rest of them, yeah.
Okay, so we've been on this train about an hour and a half now.
A bit longer, I think.
And I'm already thinking, okay, cool Voyager, but I feel like I've been on the Voyager for long enough now.
Yeah. We did get the Voyager to Cheltenham, but still, imagine being like Michael, who's gone the whole way, and all the other people have gone the whole way.
Michael?
I'm mad.
Why are you mad?
Content. Think of the content.
Yeah, the content.
Are you crazy?
Yes, I'm crazy.
Have you slept during this journey?
No, I'm low on energy and need either to sleep or to drink a lot of coffee. I haven't decided which.
Have a nap.
Yet.
Have a caffeine nap.
Yes,
Yeah.
Exactly. Multitask.
Hugh, what do you think of this Voyager?
Well, of course, as Dylan said, we've been on this we got on at 10 to 5, it's now 20 past 6. It's felt long and grueling for me. For someone like Mike who's doing the whole journey, it must be absolutely brutal.
This train is about as loud as the average megabus journey from Glasgow to London.
Oh yeah, he is crazy. It's mainly us, but you know how it is.
It is mainly us.
Yeah. We'll probably calm down a bit once we get off at the next stop.
But we won't calm down.
So tired. Sorry, you don't want that in your video.
So, we are about to arrive at our final stop, which is Tiverton Parkway.
Our final stop, obviously not the final stop.
Not the final stop of the train, obviously, but we're coming in to Tiverton. Tiverton Parkway.
Bye.
So we have now made it to Tiverton Parkway.
Yay. That train was absolutely crazy. Yeah. Although it was mostly just us, let's be real. Yeah. So final Aberdeen to Penzance. Everyone's thoughts?
Bit of a shame it's going, honestly.
Yeah, but as far as I understand, this is for the best. There are still plenty of routes to get from Aberdeen to Penzance if you wish, and also it's only being cut back to Plymouth anyway. Mm-hmm. So it's not the end of the deal. Not the end of the world, but
hope it makes it to Penzance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I hope Mike's train will make it to Penzance. Hopefully, here now we will cut to Mike either in Penzance or crying in Plymouth.
We made it! We made it! After 13 hours and like 25 minutes. We've made it!
We bloody did it!
All the way from Aberdeen to Penzance.
Thanks for that, Mike. Anyway, so this is our train coming back to Bristol for us and Leeds for him. Yeah. Yeah, poor Jack, moment of silence for him.
Anyway,
Enough moment. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thanks to all the supporters, and we'll see you in the next one.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.